Hey, I have a grocery haul today from Walmart. I'm a Walmart girl and I have no shame. I spent about $135, which I'm actually pretty happy with that total because I got enough stuff to make meals for the entire week for a family of 6. So I feel like that's pretty good. We did have a lot of like staples on hand. So it was just sort of the things that we needed for meals and not a lot of extra. I usually do spend more, but I'm gonna show you guys what I got. But before I do, I'm going to just quickly tell you the meals that I'm planning to make from these things. The first thing is a 1-pot spaghetti bolognese, and that recipe is from 3 pieces of pecan. And he's a TikTok creator from Oklahoma, so I really like watching him and I like his recipes. So anyway, I'm gonna try that out. It's like a 1-pot dish. I think we're gonna make that tonight. And then we're gonna do like a chuck roast, like shredded beef taco recipe with like this corn salsa. It's kind of like elote, like corn, sour cream, mayo, lime juice, some spices. That just sounded really good to me. And I don't think I've ever done shredded beef tacos. And then I'm gonna do some lemon chicken cutlets, like pan fried, with like a fresh like lemon juice, with white wine and some chicken broth. And I meant to say lemon sauce, not lemon juice. And then we're gonna have zucchini with that and some Caesar salad. And then we're gonna do steaks. I have some steaks from Costco in the freezer. So we're gonna grill steaks and have roasted potatoes. I've already got potatoes on hand. And we're gonna have asparagus and mushrooms with that. And then what was the other thing? We're gonna do like just a breakfast for dinner, quick and easy, protein pancakes, bacon, eggs, that kind of thing. So those are our meals for the week. Let's turn it around and I'll show you the groceries. Here is my haul. Like I said, we have a lot of like staples. We have a ton of cut up fruit from the end of last week. I had a pineapple, a cantaloupe, and a watermelon that I cut up. And then I got some berries for a fruit pizza I made for our Bible study. And so I have a lot of leftover berries. So low on the fruit this week, but everything else is pretty standard. We're also not snacking that much anymore. So I haven't been buying as many snacks, but I do usually buy our snacks from Costco. So we're well stocked on those things. I try to buy mostly ingredients. I try not to buy like stuff with high fructose corn syrup. I try not to cook with seed oils, but I'm not a purist by any means. And there's nothing hard and fast about, you know, the way that I cook or what I cook. So just no judgment. We all have our own idea of what's healthy, what's good. And I just love food and I try not to worry about it too much. This is the chicken I buy. I get like major chicken ick. Would love to buy the chicken from Costco, but it absolutely disgusts me. And there's just so many gross pieces that I have to cut out every time. I love these because they're individually vacuum sealed. So I can put them into the freezer individually and then I just thaw out however many I need at a time in a cold bowl of water and I can have chicken ready to go in like an hour or so. So no excuse that, you know, all the meat's frozen. I can thaw it out within an hour and get something made. These just have never failed me. Got some Italian sausage for the spaghetti. Got a couple things of the Protein Plus Angel Hair. I really like this pasta, just an extra little protein kick. If you have kids that like only eat the noodles and don't want the sauce or whatever, you know, still getting some protein in with that. Got these. I just knew my daughter would love these. She loves the stuff with characters. And surprisingly, they do not have added food dyes. They don't have any food dyes and no high fructose corn syrup. So there is a little bit of added sugar, but it's fine. I'm not worried about it. This is the milk that I use for my coffee. Got some heavy whipping cream for the bolognese, as well as some San Marzano crushed tomatoes. Got some sliced mushrooms, some lemons for that chicken dish, some chives. I think those go with that chicken dish. Our chuck roast for tacos. We got an onion, a Caesar salad kit. I think I'm gonna pair that with the zucchini and the lemon chicken. Just got a few apples. We still have some, but just got a few Honeycrisp. couple zucchinis, got some green onion for that elote to go with the tacos, some asparagus, cilantro for the elote, some biscuits. I don't know. I randomly keep a can of these in my fridge. They're probably garbage, but it's fine. Minced onion, bundle of bananas, 2 things of just frozen corn, some of these little mini street taco tortillas. I thought those would be fun for our shredded beef tacos. Some bread. This is literally the bread I grew up on, and it's the bread that I give to my kids, and I just haven't changed. I actually did make my own bread for a while, and half the time my kids wouldn't eat it, and it was kind of a lot of work, and it made me mad. So, I don't know. This is what I buy. And then bagels. I make my own like cottage cheese 2-ingredient dough bagels, and my son says that they're too crusty. So these are for him. I'm trying these. I heard that these are like decent for you as far as electrolytes go, and I do drink electrolytes more now because I work out 5 days a week. I typically drink this, and I know it's probably terrible, but whatever. This is my husband's flavor. Got a few bags of cheese, 2 whole milk mozzarella for like make your own pizzas, and a Fiesta blend. I actually really prefer to shred my own cheese, and I have one of those rotary graters and it broke. So until I decide to replace it, I'm buying this. It just doesn't melt as well, and it's got like that powdery stuff on it. So yeah, I don't know. It'll be fine. And then just 2 cartons of chicken broth for the 1-pot spaghetti and the lemon chicken, and a sink full of dirty dishes because, you know, we're a family of 6 and this is real life. That is my grocery haul and meal plan. Let me know if you want to see more videos like these.